Question 1116. Would you publicly, and I'm going to say it wrong because I knew I would, irrevocably endorse something you find vile to help end it?
I need a little context.
I don't know how. I don't know how you risk your own reputation to destroy
One
something.
at a time.
Right.
Go on. Dave.
Do you mean sacrificing your own reputation to destroy something?
Yes.
So you go down with the ship, but you know that if you did it, then the ship would go down.
Yes. That's a very good way of putting it.
I guess I would if I think that I would survive it. Obviously, physically survive, but also like socially survive it. It really needs an example. Like, taking down a particular religion. Like if I were to,
I think
convert and then.
The example when we were talking about it would be fox hunting. Coming out and publicly fighting and supporting fox hunting would lead to its ban.
Dave, it's already fucking banned.
It's
just not enforced.
Okay, let's go the other way, especially given this community. Supporting Trump.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to get there and say, Trump 2020.
Spooky says, I endorse critical questions.
You say
Irrevocably.
something, but do you mean something that ends up getting banned, or can it be just like like climate change? If I, support fossil fuel industries, then climate change will end.
Yes,
Can I say
that's
that?
a good example.
There you go. I'd do that.
But it would ruin your career, is the point. It would ruin your
If
reputation.
I could end fucking climate change, I don't give a fuck. Bury me 20 feet under. I don't care. It's cool. I'm doing it. So
Jamie says, I don't know, that would feel kind of disingenuous. Never Again says, logic fault. Paul says, yes, if it ends it. The end justifies the means. Jamie says, probably depends what it is and what the stakes are. Doorknobhead says, is it Elmo? It could be. Never Again just blew my background processor too. I need coffee. Edward says, no, if it dies, it dies. Vile things tend to die. Just a matter of time.
And I'm amazed Dave hasn't said, yeah, go Brexit.
I mean, that's a very good example. If you came out as a public supporter of Brexit and you knew it would end it, would you?
I'm saying yes.
You're saying yes.
Yeah. In terms of I don't see how it would realistically actually work.
No, I appreciate that there is no.
I don't think these are meant to be
see.
realistic conversations.
No, they're not. They're not at all. They're all hypotheticals. I mean, like for example, I could come out and publicly endorse fascism if it would get rid of it, and I'd be like, yeah, okay. I think the idea that I'd be thought of publicly as a supporter of fascism would be abhorrent to me. But is there a greater good there? It might be a greater good there of getting rid of it. There might be. There would be a greater good there of getting rid of it. As an example.
Yes. I think.
So
I certainly think there are. Say again.
I said, would it be sincere? Like, could you always revoke it later on and say, I always knew this would lead to the end, and then?
No, it's irrevocably.
No, you have to.
You have to live with everyone thinking history will remember you as somebody that supported whatever that thing was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I support 5G. Those 5G people saying that they're going to get all sick and stuff.
Okay.
Oh.
That's
Yeah, actually, If we're going to go down this route, then if we're going to go down this route,
we're not.
I endorse David Icke. I think that man talks a lot of sense.
because that's not cuttable.
I find it interesting.
Believe me, I'm not bothered at this point.
How little damage some of the, shall we say, more Nazi-ish supporters, the supporters of things like the KKK that have come out for Trump, had virtually made no difference to his support.
That's his support base. That is his. That is his
everyone in
base.
America, not everyone that votes for Trump is a member of the KKK.
No.
Trump's
Can I quote the comedian Stuart Lee?
Maybe it
I will
depends.
quote.
He can
yeah,
say he
I
can
will
spend
quote,
15 minutes saying
I will.
singles.
I will quote. Yeah, I will quote what he said is. Not everybody who voted for Donald Trump is a racist. Some people who voted for him, there are a lot of other people who voted him who were just cunts.
There you go. Jamie has an interesting way of putting it. What if the thing you had to endorse to get rid of was paedophilia?
See, that crossed my mind when we were talking about that. Like, oh god, I wouldn't
That's a
want to
good
be
thing.
here.
It's a vile thing that, and you would by publicly endorsing you would basically make it so repulsive to everyone that it would never happen.
Yeah.
It wouldn't actually be anything other than endorsing. Like it's just.
Yes,
Like
you'd only be endorsing.
No, you wouldn't have. No, you wouldn't have to actually actively partake in it. No.
I was going to say. Jeez.
But people would probably assume you had, I suppose.
It probably, that's the problem. That people would be like, "Oh, Worley, he's whatever."
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to use the words, but
No, I don't avoid any of the words here.
Yeah, don't make that clippable.
Yeah, would you endorse paedophilia?
See, I don't give a fuck about, like, I don't know. If you could end something as bad as that, why should your life matter? Like, why should your fucking reputation matter? What is that in the long run anyway? If it could end something as horrible as that.
I agree.
But
Paul says my answer is no.
Yeah,
I couldn't
the
possibly
thing
endorse
is obviously, you're looking at the greater good scenario. Yes, obviously, but there are the kind of consequences that would go with something along like that for you personally. That
I don't care. I don't care about the consequences for me. I even said earlier, if
what?
it's
No, I don't know. Nobody hiring you or something. Struggling to make a living.
It's fine.
The problem is, I think there are things that if you are willing to, there are so many people that are willing to sacrifice their lives for, and so many people that are going to die for a lot of these big issues.
It's the same kind of idea. So.
Well, I'm going to die. I'm going to die anyway. We're all going to die anyway. So, but it's obviously it's more. I guess it's more you're going down the lines of the conditions of your life or whatever. You're weighing them up about like if you can't endorse something, it's going to completely ruin your fucking life.
I don't see my life mattering worth anything compared to something as big as that. Compared to even one child getting hurt, I don't. So I whatever's going to happen.
Yeah.
If I could stop something like that, I'd fucking do it. That's all.
Okay.
I mean, I want to say that I would. I absolutely would. It is just being very, very aware of those personal consequences, because it's easy to say that until you're in those consequences, and that's what you've got to weigh up.
Julie says, I'm not really sure I understand the question of how endorsing something would make it so awful that people would decide against it. I don't have that kind of power. It's a hypothetical question. You have to assume you do. Of course we don't have that kind of power. Jamie says, I'd rather die for something than die for nothing.
Can I endorse Rock's are atheist?
Oh my god, what is the fucking rule, Jeff?
I couldn't help myself. I'm sorry.
I can't even put a dick punch in the chat because it's not Robbie's channel. But fuck me, you get Stool's corner for the night, okay? And the dick punch.
That's the thing. Paul says
Oh,
I
so
could die for the issue.
I just wanted to get it off that other bloody dark hole we went into.
Paul
So-
says I could die for that issue, but I don't think I could exist with anyone thinking I had taken part.
Mm-hmm.
Therein lies an issue.
Yeah, that's the thing to me. I mean, yeah, people thought that if people really thought that I had done that's a terrible thing to live with. If you,
But you have. Don't forget, you do have knowledge that you didn't.
Yeah.
You know you didn't.
yeah, I have knowledge I didn't, but it's. I'm gonna get very something I probably haven't told people before, that I was falsely accused of something many years ago. And I was able to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that it was a complete lie, because there were witnesses to the event that happened. But still, the rumor out there on me did not go away for a couple of years, and it was not nice to deal with. It was just a very depressing thing to have to deal with.
Yes, I agree.
And this is what I mean. To actually go through some of that kind of experience for yourself, it's very,
Okay.
Like
I said, right, quick answers, then we can move on and get to the second to last question. Do you want me
Which
to read
is
the
what,
question?
Dave?
What? Would you publicly and irrevocably endorse something?
No,
given via-
I mean,
What?
what is the second to last question?
No, I need quick answers to this one
Oh,
first.
we've already answered. I see. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we.
Yes.
Dave, did you answer?
No. Yes, I would. Math Pig?
Yes.
Very good. Julie says, hypothetically, if we could end child abuse in the Catholic Church by endorsing the Catholic Church, I would. That's a very good example. That would have been a lot easier. Paul says, I was accused of murder years ago. That's why I'm against the death penalty.
Damn.
Exactly.
If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.